Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin Psychic Medium. Welcome to a general love reading. We're just going to see what Spirit has for you, see what comes through, just see what Spirit wants to share with me today. Take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for anybody else. This can be any sign if you were drawn here and any sign of the person that you were thinking of. Spirit, please share with me what loving messages is it that you want us to hear today. Whoever found this message, what do you want them to know? What do you need them to know about this connection? A connection that may be in their life, their energy. I am listening for you now. I have an unexpected surprise. Okay. All right. So an unexpected, we all love that energy. We all want to know who. Unexpected call, unexpected text. Maybe it's somebody we're waiting for. Maybe it's somebody we haven't heard from in a long time. It could be somebody from our past. We are going to see where this goes. I have a toxic relationship. Was it somebody that in my past it was toxic and I pushed away? Maybe I don't want to hear from that person. We want to be careful. A magnetic, boy, it's like, or is it a magnetic attraction? Was it somebody I really was attracted to? So I want to go with the attracted one. I have friends and a wedding coming in. This is coming into me as you guys may be even in the same circle of people, and they could be two things. They could be attending the same as a wedding that you might be attending and they know it, or they may have known that somebody that you know has gotten married recently, and it's almost like a call, like to let you know, like, do you believe it? So I feel like it's a more of an information, like an excuse to call you, that something either about a friend or somebody's wedding. They could be getting a divorce, maybe it's somebody that you knew, but it's a feeling of almost a little bit of a gossip energy. Like, I've got something to tell you. So I feel like they're reaching out for a reason. I have healing energy. I have been healing. Ooh, that feels good to me. I have been mending. I have gone through a lot since I knew you last. That feels actually really, really, they just used the word safe with me. There was a sense of maybe they were toxic and they did some healing. Maybe they needed to, repair their life, and maybe they stopped drinking. Maybe they've been in recovery for years and they're a totally different person today. And divine intervention at the bottom of the deck, serendipity, supernatural. Okay, so just a feeling. I want a couple more of these. Hold on. I just gotta see where I'm going, but I just feel like it's somebody that they've gone through a lot. Spirit is saying it's divine timing. It was the wrong timing then, and it could be the right timing now. They have been waiting for the right timing. Maybe you just ended a relationship and now you're available for the first time in years, and they're trying again. They're trying to come back into your life. Player. Maybe they were a player at the time. Oh boy, this is a hard one. This is a hard one because there could be a lot of reasons why you pushed this person away. That they could have wanted to be with other people. They weren't ready to settle down at the time. Little bit of we both weren't ready at that time for what it could have been. Sometimes people come back into our lives and it could be years later. For some of you, this could be, they came back into my life years later. All right, I got to see what the cards say. I got to see what the cards are saying. I think circumstances have changed. Okay, something has changed in your person's life. You could be at a different place in your life. The timing is better now. There's a sense of timing. Here's the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands, Two of Wands, and a Two of Swords. I have a feeling the timing is right. There's an incredible sense of the timing wasn't right the first time. And now the timing is right. And I never stopped thinking, I never stopped loving you, just came in, whatever that means to you. So you could have had a connection with this person, a crush, it could have been your first love, and you went off to college, they went off to college, we started new lives together, our lives with other people. But it's almost like moving forward. I want you in my life again. And I'm going to see if a second time around or a second chance I can do this. A Four of Wands, a commitment. Wow. Three of Cups. There's something about that wedding card and this Four of Wands that are connecting me also. I feel like it was a conversation. I feel like either we get on the phone, we start talking about people that we know, and we start saying, so-and-so got a divorce, or this happened, that happened. I feel like that's some kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say hook, but some kind of reason for calling. This is thinking clearly and thinking ahead. This is somebody who they see a future with you. They could even see that you guys could be really happy together. Maybe you saw it all along also, but it just didn't work out that way. And I feel like years passed. I want to say years have passed is how I'm saying it. There's something about a time delay. Like this is somebody that there's been a space and time. There's definitely been distance. There's been a space and time, and it really is probably going to blow your mind when you hear from this person. I have a Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and I have a Ten of Pentacles. This is a feeling of opening up. It's almost like I'm really guarded when I first talk to this person. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Why are you calling? And then I start to open up, and I realize that this person has a lot to offer, and this person is in a different place in their life, and they are being sincere. And I remember their sound of their voice, and I remember why I liked them in the first place. So it is this kind of, like a transition feeling of, I have to get over the shock of hearing from this person. And then I'm kind of open to, wow, this person has a lot to offer. And maybe this is a better time in our life. And it's almost as if you feel like fate has its hand in it, and that you can't deny it, that you're saying to yourself that fate has a hand in this, that there's a reason this person came back in my life at this time. There's a reason that I never stopped thinking about this person, and years have passed, and now this person, the timing is better, or the circumstances are right. It's like too much of a coincidence for me. It's just coming into me as, I'm going to use the word fate again, fate. Let's see what else they're saying. Wow. Okay. My whole body's tingling. It's really an intense reading. Trauma. I'm working through my trauma so I can be whole for you. This person could have already gone through something. They really could have changed their life significantly. They could have had something tragic happen in their life, a loss of a spouse, a loss of a child, something very tragic. And they had to go through a lot to feel better. But they're in a good place. I am feeling the sense of in a better place. Otherwise, I wouldn't be reaching out to you right now. A victim. I can't save you and I can't fix all your problems. Maybe that was something that we parted way years ago, that you've got to get help. You've got to take care of yourself. And they come back to you 10 years later, and they've been sober for 10 years. They've been helping others. They went back to school. They have a career. They're financially secure. Like, they changed their whole life, and they are a totally different person. So I just feel like something really crazy has happened, like a big change. intuition. Trust your intuition, for it knows the way to me. When you listen closely, love's whispers become clear. Your intuition's going to open this door. And I'm learning the next time you take a class, gaining skills, acknowledging skills. I think it's more about learning about you. It's more about, I want to know what you've been doing. I want to catch up with you. How are you? How is your family? They could have bumped into somebody that was like a mutual friend that they heard news about, and maybe that's why they were reaching out to you. But I feel like there was definitely a reason for them to reach out. They almost had an excuse to reach out, but they were really looking forward to reconnecting with you. They were really looking forward to hearing your voice. And then the next thing we knew, we were talking. We were really happy to be talking. We were excited to be talking. And I feel like it just starts to like snowball from there. And all of a sudden we realize we're in some kind of relationship that we weren't expecting. I have a 9 of Wands. I've been through a lot. I have a Chariot. I want to move forward. I have a 10 of Wands. It's not going to be easy. It wasn't easy. I have a King of Swords. This is coming into me as I'm very determined. I'm determined to talk to you. I want to share with you everything that I have gone through or how different I am. I want you to see the real me. I want you to see the new me. So this person has changed significantly, and they want to know how much you've changed as well. They want to know what's going on in your life, and what have you been doing, and what is important to you. So it's a very, it's exciting because it feels like we have a lot of catching up to do, and it feels good. It feels really fun. I have a 10 of Swords. Maybe they ended something. They could have gotten a divorce and now they're available, and they weren't available when we had met. I have a Judgment. Page of Wands. I'm going to say in a Knight of Cups. I feel with this Page of Wands and Knight of Cups, I've always had a thing for you. I always did. And the timing wasn't right for some reason. I was either in a relationship, you were in a relationship. We just weren't available for whatever reason, or maybe we tried for a short period. We could have had a very, short-term love affair, but it didn't turn into something more. But I do feel like I never stopped thinking about you, and I've always had a thing for you. And I really feel that way because sometimes there's that one person that you just have a lifetime crush on. I don't know how to describe it, that there is something about that person that if they came back into your life, you still would be interested. It's like you didn't miss a beat. I have an 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you worked together years ago and there was an attraction. This person's reaching out to you after so many years just to catch up. I have an Emperor. I'm impressed with this person. They're strong. I have a 9 of Cups. I feel comfortable and confident with this person. And I have a Temperance. I'm in a good place in my life is how that just came into me. I'm in a really good place in my life. So whether it's I always had a crush on you or I always had a thing for you, I feel like this person, maybe it's one of those people that you just feel like, I always thought we'd end up together somehow, but we didn't. And then, here's fate. They said fate has a hand in this. So here is fate with this divine timing coming in. And if this hasn't happened yet, it could be a blast from your past. So get ready. But if it's somebody that's come back into your energy, I feel like fate has brought you together. There's no words to express what's going on. It feels like it's a very miraculous thing. That what are the chances, or do you believe it, or you tell your story to other people and they're like, are you kidding me? Like, what are the chances this person came back into your life? Yeah, well, you know what? If it's meant to be, it will be, right? things are changing. This beautiful swirl of energy. Things are changing all around you. I have time to go with this divine timing. Okay, so I'm going to say that we walked away from something. We walked away from it at a period in time when it wasn't going to work for whatever reason. And maybe we just never forgot about each other. I'm still hoping. I'm still hoping you feel the same way. I'm still hoping that you still have a little bit of flame for me. I'm hoping you never gave that up. Nice. It feels right. That's cute. It feels right to reconnect. I must feel like you can see we're reconnecting there. I was holding back my feelings. Maybe they weren't smart enough when they knew you in the past, that they were scared to be in a relationship, or they wanted to focus on their career at the time, or they had unfinished business with somebody else, but they held back all these feelings. And I'm still dazzled by you. Look at the sparks. I still have sparks. I'm still dazzled by you. I love this. So I'm still dazzled by you, and definitely a feeling of I never got over you, or I've always had a crush on you, and that is something I just never got out of my head. And sometimes when you get to a certain place in your life, you feel like you have nothing to lose, and you have these relationships with people in your lifetime. And what's the worst thing that can happen is you pick up the phone and somebody says to you, "It's nice to hear from you, but I'm in a relationship. But it was really nice to hear from you, and I'm glad you're doing okay." So you pick up the phone, you take the risk, somebody calls somebody else or messages, with all the messaging within social media now, a lot of people connect that way through Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And they find their way back to each other somehow. And it's almost this feeling of I have nothing to lose, because if I don't take the risk, I'll never know. But this person was always kind of in my head, and I always had a thing for you, which is really nice. Let's see. Yay or nay. They're either going to be available or they're not, right? You're either going to say yes or no. So if there's a door that's opening and you're interested, we'll see. You already know what you would do. You already know what you would do. That's nice. Have I lost everything? Did I lose you forever? I'm worried that I'll never get you back. I'm worried that you're with somebody else. I'm worried that you're not even interested in opening that door. So there's some worry. 9 of Swords here. You have so many choices and so many options. You might not be interested in me. I think that it was a mutual feeling. There's mutual crushes. There was mutual interest, but it really just didn't turn into that lifetime relationship. I would do anything for you. They have deep feelings. This person never let go. I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to start again with this Fool. Beautiful. I have a maybe. Somebody's saying, well, we'll see. Maybe I want to see you first. Maybe we need to talk. But I also feel like we do a lot of catching up just on the phone, texting, FaceTime, that kind of a thing. And then we make arrangements to try to see each other in person and start spending more time together. But I do feel like we just enjoy kind of reminiscing and reconnecting. I have a no. Okay. Some of you are going to say no. Some of you are going to say yes. And some of you are going to say, I'm ready. I am ready. But it depends on who it is, Spirit just said. It depends on who it is. Who is knocking on your door, right? Who is this? Do you think about me too? If there's somebody out there that you think of often, a twin flame, the one that got away, you shouldn't have pushed him away when you were younger, whatever it was. Is there somebody that you think of? They're saying, I think so, yes. They think of you too. 13, I wonder if you care. Okay, so a little bit of a a death energy, like since I've been gone, do you still think about me? Have you thought about me over time? Something along those lines. I never imagined so much perfection. I feel like you're the one that got away. I do. I feel like after all this time, you were the one that got away, and maybe they always made you feel that way. They always made you feel that they wish that they could have been with you longer. Maybe we've touched base over the years, or we've kept in contact through friends, or we never really stopped knowing what was going on in each other's lives. But I feel like you're the one that got away. I left because you told me to. You could have pushed this person away. Maybe you weren't ready for this person. This person needed healing. This person needed to take care of themselves. This person needed to go out into the real world and do your thing for a while. So you could have been the one that pushed them away. And I worry about us a lot. I worry, would we ever reconnect? Will we find each other again? I think you're the one that got away. I really do. Spirit, can I have a timeline around this connection? Is there anything you want to share with me? Anything about timing? They're saying to give you some initials first. So let me do that. They want to give you, maybe it will help you clarify who this person is to you. So let's do that first. Okay. So I have an H. I have an N. I have a C. An E. I have a Z. Could be first initial, last initial, or Z in their name. Sometimes Z's are like just stand out in somebody's name. Not everybody has a Z. I have an R. I have an M. I have a K. I have an A. Let's just get a couple more, and then we'll do some timelines. You're the one that got away. I'm going to say I have an S and I have an L. I'm going to say that you're going to be happy to hear from this person. I don't feel like we left on like bad terms. I feel like we left because the timing wasn't right. It just, for whatever, it could have been our age. It could have been that we were moving on, finishing school or had to go to school. I mean, it's just a feeling of the timing wasn't going to work, but I always had a thing for you. And now an unexpected call or text. How fun. Timing. On a holiday. They could be reaching out to you because it's the holidays and they have nothing to lose. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. I also feel like if I don't try, I'll lose this opportunity again for the rest of my life. So I feel like I want to give this another chance, one more chance in this lifetime also. I have February being important. We could reconnect between now and February. Beautiful. When you release resistance, this person will come in. Okay, that's a good one. And I have October. That could be a birthday month for one of you. Let me get a couple more. Allow things to come to you. Allow things to flow to you. I have May. And let's get one more. And I have July. So those could be birthday months for some of you. So this is a really, really interesting reading. Let me know in the comments if any of you had somebody from your past come back to you that you were in a relationship years ago and somehow you've reconnected recently. That would be really exciting to know. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. How beautiful. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com.